it's Krista. So I posted on my Instagram that I wanted to do another question and answers video. It's been almost a year since I've done my last one, and I'm aware a lot of the questions are pretty repetitive. All this information is already on my YouTube channel, but just for my new subscribers, just so you can get kind of a brief overview of the most asked questions, I guess, so you don't have to take hours and hours to go review all the videos that I have. But just keep in mind that everything that I talk about does have separate videos somewhere. I will try to link them all the best that I can. But yeah, it's been almost 2 years worth of videos. So anyway, let's get into this. Okay, so someone asked, did I have a mommy makeover? Which, if you don't know what that is, it just means you had a tummy tuck, boob job, the whole 9 yards. And the answer to that is no. I only had a tummy tuck. I had skin removal, abdominal repair from abdominal separation from both of my pregnancies that I wasn't able to fix on my own. And yeah, so my tummy tuck was in April of 2013. So a year and a half ago, going on 2 years almost. And just a quick overview. If you aren't aware of what a tummy tuck is, there's a lot of confusion, misconceptions, people aren't fully aware. But what a tummy tuck is the skin from your belly button down to like your pubic bone or whatever is removed, and then that skin is connected and you have abdominal repair if needed. So the surgeon will go in and actually bring your abdominal wall back together, because a lot of the time with pregnancies you have a separation. And so a lot of people have like hernias and this really bad damage. So a surgeon will bring those back together. Okay, so my initial tummy tuck, I didn't have much lipo done. He said he lipoed my sides a little bit. But other than that, I didn't have lipo done. But we'll get back into the rest of my story in a minute. How long till the swelling goes away completely? This is very customized to your body. My swelling lasted for 6 months, which isn't abnormal, but it wasn't really that normal. And because I was swollen for so long, when my swelling finally was going down, I got more loose skin, and I had ended up having to have a revision done. During that revision, I had more skin removed, and he went in and did lipo. He did the lipo because that is part of the initial tummy tuck, but he just does that at a separate time. So I was already going to be getting that done at another time, but he just kind of included the revision at the same time. I had another question. Someone asked, what's worse, the tummy tuck or the lipo? That's another hard question. I think the full tummy tuck is going to be obviously it's a longer recovery, so I would think that one's the worst one. But lipo is so painful. You guys, like, it's a quicker recovery. It's only like a week and a half, 2 weeks tops of the pain, but it's just more of a deep pain, and every way you move, it's like deep bruises everywhere. It was miserable, as you probably saw in my videos. But I wouldn't say it's worse than the tummy tuck, just because the tummy tuck is such a longer healing process. Someone asked how I had a tummy tuck with my 2 young kids, or they have 2 young kids and they want to know how it's possible. I was down and out for 2 weeks, and that's another question that I'm just going to cover right now. Someone asked how long till I was back to normal routine, how long I was down and out. 2 weeks. I stayed at my mom's. I lived in a recliner because, like I said, that skin from your belly button down is reconnected, so you're kind of in this hunched over position. You can't pick up heavy objects. My son was 6 months at the time. My daughter, I didn't have to worry about picking her up, but yeah, so I lived at my mom's for 2 weeks, so I had that extra help. And then at 2 weeks I went home, and it was still a little bit difficult, but my son's bed was at the newborn setting, so I didn't have to bend over much to get him out of the crib, but I'd literally get him out of the crib, hunch, and walk downstairs, and then just like put him in a swing or on the floor to play. And then, so I didn't do a whole lot of lifting. I just kind of got him where he needed to be, and then just let him be. And then when my husband got home, he took over. Yeah, okay. So I have a couple of scar questions. Did I get a lumpy scar? If so, how long till the lumps went away? And then another person wants to know what my scar looks like and if it's covered by a bikini. So I never had the lumps, and this is really going to depend on your surgeon. This is why you need to do research. Look at your surgeon's results. Look at his results, his pictures, and things like that. Look at reviews. Google the crap out of your surgeon. Like, you want to know bad reviews, good reviews, things like that. And everyone's body is different, so take this with a grain of salt. And also, if you have complications, like if a wound didn't heal correctly, obviously that part of the scar isn't going to be smooth because it had a little that wound that got infected and stuff, it's gonna heal differently, so you might have a lump. So it really depends on your body as well. But my surgeon, I had clean cuts, very low, underneath the bikini line. He actually anchored my scar down. A lot of the times while you're healing and stretching back out like to a straight up position, you'll pull on that scar and it will pull differently in different areas and you'll have a ziggity zaggity scar. My surgeon is amazing. He anchored mine down. It was smooth and amazing. But then after my revision, instead of being cut hip to hip, I was only cut like C-section scar. And he didn't anchor that one down. So when I healed from that one, it actually raised there in the middle. So my scar was perfect, but then after the revision, it's like perfect and then kind of raises in the middle. And I'll show it to you. But yeah, he didn't anchor it down. And then also, I don't know if this is a surgeon mistake, but he knows that it's from the revision. But after the revision, I have like these like creases. It almost looks like little muscle V cuts, but they're not. They're like, it's just my skin creased there. I'll show you what I'm talking about. But they're like pretend V cuts, which are kind of awesome because I think like that little like V cut in people's abs is like super sexy, and so I have a fake one, which is kind of cool. Anyway, so yeah, I'll show you my scar at the very end, just so I don't have to adjust the camera, but I'll show you that in just a sec. How bad was the pain? Is it doable without narcotics? If you think that you're a bad A and you don't need narcotics or you don't need the pain meds, maybe a tummy tuck isn't for you, because it will bring you to your knees of humility and humbleness, because you need narcotics with this surgery. It is not doable without it. The only exception is if your surgeon does things a different way. I've heard people get like medicine lines in your tummy with pain medication that goes right to your area. I don't know. Someone's explained something like that to me. But anyway, the first 4 days are miserable. So I was around the clock narcotics for 4 days. After that, I didn't need them as much. I weaned off of them. After 2 weeks, I didn't need them at all. But those first 4 days, yeah, you have to have the narcotics. Someone wants to know how much my tummy tuck was. This depends on the state you live in, your surgeon, things like that. The economy is different everywhere. Mine was just the tummy tuck, abdominal repair, skin removal, and mine was $6 grand. So, like I said, that's gonna vary, but that's just how much mine was. Don't go cheap on your surgeon. Don't go to the cheapest one. You're gonna get the cheapest tummy tuck. You're gonna get the cheapest scar. You're gonna regret it. So don't go cheap. Do your tummy tuck when you financially can. Save for it. Whatever else. Yeah. Someone asked, they want to know what to expect. This is really just too broad of a question. I have a whole YouTube channel dedicated to my journey. Go watch the videos. That's all. You expect pain, expect down and out for 2 weeks, expect a long recovery. I'm almost 2 years recovered, and I still have sensitivity in my abs and stuff. It's a long recovery. You'll probably never fully be recovered. You're gonna have numbness around your scar. I will probably never have feeling around my scar area there. That's just something to be expected. Your abs are probably forever going to be sensitive. Other than that, go check the YouTube channel. It's too broad of a question. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.